Hello again, everybody. I'm Duane, and it's local softball again, seen throughout the northwest suburbs. We're in Lake Zurich for the game between the Pulled Hammies, who have won one and lost two, and the Island, who have won two and lost two. Should be a good match. Hey, we're at Chestnut Corner and Hunters Creek Park here in Lake Zurich. A wonderful setting here, two side-by-side ball fields. The kids play in the far field. The men are playing behind us right now. We're going to pick up the action and beam it throughout the entire northwest suburbs on cable channel 110. So as we always say, call a friend, tune us in. Maybe you'll see somebody you know playing ball. This should be on television. Local neighborhood sports. You may see your neighbor on there or someone you know. Local softball, Pulled Hammies versus the Island here in Lake Zurich. Back with the action after this. The Pathman brothers, Steve, David, and Matt, just have opened their new Pathman Family Paint store here in Lake Zurich, 481 South Rand in Village Square Plaza, just west of Ela Road. They carry on a strong family tradition going back to the original stores in Palatine and Lake Zurich, starting in 1980. The new Pathman Family Paints has the best paints: Pratt and Lambert, Sickens, Morallo, and others. Look for the specials. The Pathman family helps your family with expert color matching. For information, call 847-719-3400. They also have Hunter Douglas blinds and valances, all the colors and styles. And wallpaper, all the colors and styles. Visit Pathman Family Paint's new store here in Lake Zurich. You're sure to find something you'll like. Come in soon. See the Pathman brothers, Steve, David, and Matt, plus their mom, Lynn, and longtime worker, Karen Adams. It's the new Pathman Family Paints here in Lake Zurich, open Monday through Friday, 7 till 7, and Saturday, 8 till 5, in Village Square Plaza on Rand Road, just west of Ela. Now I'm with Stephanie Cassiopo and her brother Adam. They both work the office at Insure All in Palatine. Hey, and the little guy, what's his name?
Jack.
Good to see Jack. That's your son?
It is.
So it's a family business. What's the location for Insure All?
2001 North Rand Road, Suite L in Palatine.
Just north of Dundee Road.
And south of Hicks.
And you have all the coverages. Go through a few of them with me.
We do. We do auto, home, life, health, business, bonds. We do everything that anyone could possibly need.
I have seen you work. You
Yes, you
fight
have.
to get the lowest rate for
I
people.
do. The lowest rate without sacrificing any coverages.
What's that phone number?
847-221-2804.
Okay, and Adam, what are some of the companies you represent?
A couple of the big ones are Travelers, Encompass, and Pekin Insurance.
And healthcare is very important.
Absolutely. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, United Healthcare, across the board, pretty much all of them.
Again, that phone number for Insure All.
847-221-2804.
Okay, and you're there most of the time, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Insure All in Palatine. Custom framing, a wide selection of frames, many colors and styles. Highest quality. Art and Frame Gallery here in Lake Zurich, 474 South Rand, just west of Ela in the plaza. Owners Terry and Ann Ingerson can frame any photo, artwork, memorabilia, or clothing. Also, contemporary and classic works in art and photography, reasonably priced. Ann Ingerson is an artist. Her works are on display. They have photo frames, sculptures, collector plates. Just a few doors away from the pet groomer Shaggy Paws, Art and Frame Gallery. Okay, we're underway. It's the bottom half of the first inning, and we have the Island trying to come back, and they are already trailing 1-0 as we pick up the action. And here is Mark Bejour driving home a run to tie it as Wayne Langevin scores, and the Island and Pulled Hammies are at 1-1 in the first inning. Watching these fellows in this league run, they all look in good shape. They all take this very, very seriously. And here is Lee Keenan of Lake Zurich, the left fielder, and the third batter in the Island order. And there's another base hit. And here comes the runner, Bejour, all the way around to score. He's in. This looks like a high-scoring ball game. There's a slaughter rule. If a team leads by 12 runs at the end of 5 innings, the game ends, or 10 runs after the 6 innings. The umpire, Archie McCormick of Lake Zurich, telling me about it, and he, of course, is ASA certified, American Softball Association. Jeff Christopherson, the cleanup hitter from Lake Zurich, first baseman. Nobody out. This is high into the air. And the out is made, out number 1. So finally, pulled hammies. Tim Aaron, their pitcher coach, records the out. But his team is trailing 2-1 here in the bottom half of the first inning. This park here in Lake Zurich is nestled in a nice housing development, 2 beautiful fields, and as we often say, more people in our viewing area should make use of these public parks. Just a wonderful opportunity. Wonderful opportunity. Back to second for the force. And the man is out on second base, and so reaching in the fielder's choice is John Hartke. And as we watch the action here in Lake Zurich, let's mention our advertisers. Barrington Equine Center on the corner of Routes 22 and 59. Indoor and outdoor riding lessons and indoor boarding of horses, Barrington Equine Center. AAA Pump and Well service, serving the entire northwest suburbs with the best installation and repair. If the well pump is defective, rely on the Leader, a family-owned company since the 1970s, owned by the Nebel family. They also provide water softeners and filtration systems, AAA Pump and Well service. Fitness specialists in Palatine, Plum Grove Road and Northwest Highway near the bank. Owner Bill Fan has been a personal trainer over 20 years. He and his staff do sports conditioning, rehab, and general fitness with classes to fit your schedule. Call 847-431-6424 Fitness Specialists. A&A Body Shop in Palatine, 600 West Colfax, just east of Quentin and north of Palatine Road. They do state-of-the-art vehicle painting with all paint mixed on the premises. Owner Cliff Stife, manager Dan Aldrum, and their iCar trained technicians do complete unitized repair and replacement using only the best replacement parts. Call 847-358-1616 in Palatine, A&A Body Shop. European Service at Home, based in downtown Palatine at 49 West Slade Street, just west of Plum Grove and north of Palatine Road. They provide home caregiving service, personal care, housekeeping, companionship. They have the best medical equipment and supplies, wheelchairs, hospital beds, walkers, and more. European Service at Home. Shaggy Paws in Lake Zurich. Shaggy Paws, 446 South Rand, west of Ela in the Plaza. Owner Deb Owen and her staff do expert washing and grooming of all dogs and cats. Shaggy Paws. Andrews Paper Company, one of the best backers of these telecasts for the past many years. Owner Jim Andrews in Chicago, 845 West Randolph, just west of Halstead. If you're having a party, they're the best place to go for colored plates, cups, napkins, plastic champagne glasses, table covers. Andrews Paper Company. Splinters Sports Pub in Palatine, 2070 North Rand, just east of Hicks and north of Dundee in the Plaza. Owner Steve and Carol Alberts have 22 TVs, including 3 big screens. Monday through Saturday lunch special, sandwich, fries, or coleslaw and draft beer, only $5. Friday fish fry all day, all you can eat, $9.95 in Palatine. Splinters Sports Pub. Well, it's Tom Stevens, the 7th hitter in the pulled hammies order, leading off here in the top half of the second. His team trails the Island 4-1. Pulled hammies, 1 win, 2 losses. Pulled hammies and the Island with 2-2. Big man up here. Big man. Tom Stevens lives in Hawthorne Woods. I'd like to have all of Hawthorne Woods fans watching us. That's good. Third baseman Tom Stevens. Doug Kamen of Lake Zurich, the second baseman, is on deck. It was a rough first inning in the field for pull hammies, but here is a good way to start the second inning as Tom Stevens draws a walk. Now the count to the batter is ball 1 and strike 1 as each batter comes to the batter's box. And a foul ball or swing and miss on strike 3 is an out. And here's a drive, and here come the pulled hammies. Doug Kamen driving a hit. All right, Doug Kamen, the 8th hitter in the order, so it's the bottom part of the order. It's amazing how, as we watch these telecasts, The hitters in the bottom part of the order many times start being the catalyst to get something going. And here's Eric Chung from Lake Zurich, the right center fielder. It's off the shortstop. He makes the play to third, and there are still runners on first and second as the force out is made at third. And now the 10th hitter in the pulled hammies order comes to the plate. Chad Calamari. The Calamari cousins are playing the game. Chad and his cousin Paul. Chad lives in Round Lake. His brother Paul, who bats earlier in the order, lives in Lake Zurich. Chad is the catcher. Chad watches it down low. He's the one fellow without a uniform on here. This is a key part of this game to see if pulled hammies can get right back in it as they surrendered 4 runs in the bottom half of the first inning. Let's see if Chad Calamari can do it against the slants of John Baffa. And there's a base on balls, and the bases are loaded. So here's an outstanding chance for pulled hammies with Tim Aaron, the pitcher, coach, and leadoff man up for pulled hammies. Tim Aaron drives one. Third baseman makes the play unassisted. Safe at first. A run comes in to score. And so pulled hammies now trail 4-2 as we take a break. We'll be back after this. PGS Gold Buyers in Palatine open 7 days on Northwest Highway just west of Quentin. Look for the giant pot of gold sign. Owner Aaron Ratkovich pays cash top dollar. He's looking for gold, silver, coins, and diamonds. Bring in watches, rings, any broken jewelry, any item from a jewelry box. They'll let you know what it's worth. Also, PGS Gold Buyers offers home gold and silver parties. You're the host. They give you an invitation kit. Invite anybody you know. Your guests bring in any jewelry. You, as host, receive $100 plus 10% of the purchases. If there are $6,000 in sales, you receive a $200 bonus. Arrange for 5 people to sign up for more parties, and you receive another $500. Gold is at an all-time high. Have a home gold and silver party. Everybody is paid. The website, pgsgoldbuyers.com. Call 847-348-6447. Visit PGS Gold Buyers in Palatine. They pay cash top dollar. Andrews Paper Company for the best in paper products, janitorial supplies, and party supplies. In Chicago, 845 West Randolph, just west of Halstead. Owner Jim Andrews welcomes you. They're open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 7 till 3. They have all the paper products, paper plates, cups, tissue paper, napkins, brown or white paper bags, all goods available in any quantity for home and business. Now, if you're having a party, rely on Andrews Paper Company for colored plates, cups, and napkins, also plastic champagne glasses and table covers. Free delivery on large orders throughout suburbs and city. Call 312-421-2500. They have janitorial supplies, including cleaners, plungers, mop buckets, mop heads, mop sticks, brooms, rubber gloves, plus pine cleaner and other chemicals. Andrews Paper Company on Randolph, just west of Halstead. Relied on by many businesses, groups, and families for their supplies. Lake Zurich Goodyear, owned by Jim Iverhouse on Route 22, just east of Rand here in Lake Zurich. They feature new Goodyear tires for cars, vans, and light trucks. Always low prices for the best tires in America, expert installation. The ASE certified technicians at Lake Zurich Goodyear do all mechanical repairs, including engine and transmission work, brakes, shocks, mufflers, auto heating and air conditioning, computer diagnostics, electrical repairs. They do emissions repairs. You will pass the test. Call 847-726-2780. They work Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 7 to 3. In business 12 years, owner Jim Iverhouse and his technicians provide excellent service. When you need tires, always rely on Lake Zurich Goodyear. Check out the low prices for the best tires in America, Goodyear. Call 726-2780. And for expert mechanical repairs, leave it to the ASE certified technicians at Lake Zurich Goodyear. This park here in Lake Zurich is nestled in a nice housing development, 2 beautiful fields, and as we often say, more people in our viewing area should make use of these public parks. Well, we often like to get the umpire on, Archie McCormick. How long have you been umpiring, Archie?
About 30 years.
No kidding.
Yes, I started right out of high school. Yeah.
What brings you back year after year, game after game?
It's fun. I used to play, so I can't play anymore. So I just play and referee all these games that I can.
Why can't you play anymore?
Rotator cuff.
For a guy who
Can't
has
throw
some
anymore.
limitations, you're still running around all the
Well,
the
yeah,
bases.
I still play soccer every week, and that.
What a challenge here to have one umpire handle all the 4 bases.
Yeah, you get used to it. You know how it is. And being a player in that, you can get used to how it should be played and know where the throws are going to go or where they should go, and you can be in position.
How many games a week do you do?
I just do 1 to 2 games, or I do two nights a week. It's usually 2 games a night.
Yeah. ASA?
ASA.
What does that mean?
American Softball Association.
You had to go to school to become an umpire,
I had
right?
classes to take, yes. Read the rule book, nice thick rule book.
I like your definitive way, the way you yell out the call.
Well, you have to let everybody know what's going on. Close
Great to
plays,
have-
you yell it out.
Great to have you with us back after this.
Thank you.
This park here in Lake Zurich is nestled in a nice housing development, 2 beautiful fields, and as we often say, more people in our viewing area should make use of these public parks. Just a wonderful opportunity. Wonderful opportunity. Big bargains on terrific Italian dining in Palatine. Vince's Italian Restaurant at Hicks and Lake Cook Roads in the Plaza. Weekday dine-in lunches, $6.99. Your choice of chicken Vesuvio, chicken Parmigiana, lasagna, or a delicious sandwich. All come with super salad for only $6.99. Dine in for lunch at Vince's in Palatine. Big price cuts on weeknight dinners. Monday night spaghetti and meatballs, all you can eat, $8.95. Tuesday night, all pasta dinners, half price. Wednesday, all pizzas, half price. Thursdays, all chicken dinners, half price. All these specials are if you dine in at Vince's Italian Restaurant in Palatine at Hicks and Lake Cook Roads in the Plaza. Owned by the original Vince Loiacono, who opened the first Vince's in Harwood Heights back in 1973. Now in Palatine, he has a beautiful restaurant. Dine in for a stimulus lunch or a great bargain price dinner. Enjoy a cocktail. All special prices are for dine-in only. Now for takeout or delivery, call 991-7770. The iWorks, 2 locations, here in Lake Zurich at Route 22 and Rand Road in Dominic's Plaza, and in downtown Barrington on West Main Street near the Jewel. Dr. Ralph Giebert and Dr. Anthony Prate have over 50 years combined experience. They do thorough eye examinations using the most modern equipment. They treat most eye injuries and diseases. At the iWorks, you'll find a wide selection of eyewear for all members of the family. Pick from the most fashionable frames, the top lines, Gucci, Silhouette, Fendi, Armani, and others. Expert fitting and adjusting, they provide the proper lenses and they honor most insurance. Rely on the iWorks for the best in professional eye care and the best looking frames. For the location here in Lake Zurich, call 847-540-1144. For the Barrington location, call 381-0391. Over 50 years combined service. Dr. Ralph Giebert and Dr. Anthony Prate, the iWorks. Well, we're tied 4-4 in the bottom half of the second inning. And for the Island, it's Jeff Gronke of Lake Zurich, the 10th hitter in the Island order. Now, the Island have 12 hitters in their order, including an extra hitter. And Pulled Hammies, they have a team of 10 hitters. So you've got a few EHs in there. This is Jeff Gronke, the right fielder, batting 10th, facing Tim Aaron, who's trying to somehow stop. Oh, he couldn't make the catch, the man in right center field. And here is Jeff Gronke, the 10th hitter in the Island order, coming all the way around, and we're going to give him a home run. We thought the right center fielder for Pulled Hammies had a shot at that one, Eric Chung, but it went off his glove. And so The official score, I guess that would be me, calling a home run. Okay, Paul Septella, the extra hitter, lives in Palatine, wearing the red. Another player here without a number. Duane Dow, we love doing these telecasts. I'll tell you something. I've done bowl games on TV, and we've done national bowling events and professional and college football. There's nothing that compares for me. This coverage of local sports that we present throughout the northwest suburbs. Every single spring, summer, and fall, the softball, the bowling, fall, winter, and spring. Watching your neighbors play ball, and boy, there's some good talent here. Tim Burns is the hitter. Can these fellas run? And he popped it out, did Tim Burns, hitting the ball right to the pitcher, Tim Aaron. So there's one away. The Island, they have the lead. 2 away. Let's correct it. 2 away. And for the Island, they have a 1-run lead, 5-4 at this point. And there's a drive. And it falls for a hit. And with 2 out, Wayne Langevin reaches. Wayne Langevin of Palatine. This Island team, they really have their hitting shoes on. No question about that. Mark Bezier from Lake Zurich. Shortstop, number 22, Mark Bezier. Boy, he looks like a hitter, doesn't he? He's the number 2 man in the Island order. And he drives one to center field. This game is most assuredly going to wind up in double figures for both these teams. 12-inch men's softball. Again, each player comes to home plate with a count of ball 1 and strike 1, and a foul on strike 3 is out. Lee Keenan of Lake Zurich, the left fielder. Lee drills one. And that is in the alley in left center field, and 2 more runs come in to score, and the Island pulls ahead 7-4. And what a drive by Lee Keenan as we go to the middle of the Island batting order. This 12-inch softball, you play it around Chicagoland, you've got a lot of talent. Guys who really take this seriously. Jeff Christopherson, the first baseman, lives in Lake Zurich, the cleanup hitter for the Island. Tim Aaron trying to somehow put a lid on this with 2 outs in the second inning. He gave up 4 runs in the first inning, 3 more in the second. But this is quite a challenge. There's an arc rule here. The ball has to arc out of the pitcher's hands between 6 and 12 feet, or it's a ball, and there is a walk. Jeff Christopherson draws a walk, and John Hartke comes up now. And so, we have the bases loaded. And here's a chance. Here's a chance for the Island to really take a commanding lead. They already lead by 3, and here's a drive. The second baseman has it. He goes to second. No, he throws it away. A run comes in, and it's 8-4. And they're running around the bases here in Lake Zurich at Chestnut Corner and Hunters Creek Park, and don't we love it? Rob Brenner of Lake Zurich, the second baseman, is now up. Tim Aaron of Lake Zurich, pitching for pulled hammies, just needs to get an out to keep his team within striking distance, but there's a line drive. Oh, a nice catch made there. The shortstop, Tim Yoakum, finally bringing an end to the inning, but it's 8-4 in favor of the Island. Now we're joined by Bruce Thill, attorney at law. He's based in Palatine. Bruce, what's that location in Palatine?
117 West Slade Street in Palatine, in the old downtown fire station.
Yes. Good to have you with us. Tell me about your field of concentration.
I do a lot of real estate, both purchase and sale of real estate, commercial and residential. I do a lot of wills, trusts, estate planning, probate, and I do a lot of business-related matters, buying and selling of businesses, setting up businesses, corporations, partnerships, LLCs, franchises, that type of thing.
What about real estate closings? That's got to be a very important part of what you do, and you got to know the territory.
I've been doing real estate closings for a long time. I've been in practice since 1973, and real estate is one of the major areas of my practice.
If you're closing on a property here in the northwest suburbs, contact Bruce Thill.
Thank you.
What's that phone number?
847-221-2320.
A little bit about your background.
I've been practicing, as I said, since 1973. I'm licensed in the state of Illinois. I'm licensed before the United States Supreme Court.
How about law school and high school?
Our high school, I graduated from Arlington High School.
All right.
It was before it was converted and closed down. And college in Wisconsin and law school here in Chicago.
Bruce Thill, attorney at law. Good to have you with us, Bruce.
It's a pleasure, Duane.
Anya's Polish Deli here in Lake Zurich is on Rand Road east of Ela and is moving to a new location at 780 South Rand next to Walmart. Anya's new location will have a Polish buffet, a delicious hot deli starting with breakfast and open late. The owners are Beata and Wojtek Bazan. At Anya's Polish Deli, they have delicious, succulent roasted pig, 35 pounds. Buy it right out of the oven, and catering is available. Also, country sausage, wedding sausage, and a special Polish sausage for grilling. All the cheeses, provolone, Munster, American, and others. Fresh pork chops, chicken breast, Amish chicken, and other meats. All dairy products and fresh desserts daily. Kolotskis, cakes, homemade punchkis. Call 847-719-2370, the website, anyaspolishdeli.com. Open 7 days, including weeknights until 8, Saturdays until 7. Anya's Polish Deli here in Lake Zurich on Rand Road east of Ela and moving to a new location at 780 South Rand next to Walmart. Olson Windows and Siding. Come visit their showroom in Barrington at 310 Northwest Highway just west of Route 59. The Olson brothers, Scott and Brian, welcome you. They've been in business 15 years. They're licensed and bonded to work throughout Chicagoland. Good-looking windows by Pella and Marvin, best on the market. All windows are eligible for a tax credit up to $1,500. Expert installation. They'll come out for a free estimate with all work guaranteed. At Olson Windows and Siding, they feature siding by James Hardy. It's the best cement fiberboard, long-lasting and attractive, your choice of colors. Enhance the look and value of your home. Put in James Hardy siding and be sure it's installed by Olson Windows and Siding in Barrington. Also, doors by Pella and Thermatru. Expert installation, including patio and entry doors. Call 847-304-8713. Go to the website, olsonwindows.com. Based in Barrington, Olson Windows and Siding on Northwest Highway, west of Route 59. The Beer Nuts play the next game as games go on right here at Lake Zurich. You are?
Ronnie James Dio from Cortland, New York.
Cortland, New York?
Yeah, originally.
Okay, where are you from now?
I'm from Kildare.
Kildare, good man.
All
Kai
right.
Rand, huh?
Yeah.
Nice to see you. You are?
Jack Seller, Lake Zurich.
How's the Beer Nuts team doing?
We're 2-2 this year.
They play in the next game. We want to get as many of the ball players on as we can, and you are?
Jack Cunyon from Lake Zurich.
You're like the Blackhawks, you're growing the beard.
Growing the beard out, yep.
Is it working?
A little bit.
What's the Beer Nuts record?
We're doing pretty good.
Another
Two and
beard.
two.
Another beard. You are?
Gary Delabate from Park Ridge, Illinois.
Oh, Gary, all the way down from Park Ridge.
That's right.
What kind of a season you having so far?
Terrible.
Well, why? What happened?
No, we're all right. We're good. All right, I'm on deck. I got to go.
Okay, they're ready to start the game here. The games go on, and we're right here at Chestnut Corner and Hunters Creek Park in Lake Zurich. Call a friend, tune us in. We're going to get back to the action right after this.
Hi.